Now we'll discuss about inserting node at begin of double linked list. So here also there are two scenarios possible. In first scenario there are no nodes that are existing, and in second scenario there are nodes that are existing in a linked list, in double linked list. So first step, we need to create a node. To insert a node, first we need to create a new node. How we will be creating, we have already discussed, like struct dnode star new node is equal to using the malloc function and size of the data type. So we know how to create it. So after creating it, the next step is, so we need to insert data into it. Insert data, like how we can do is, it is scanf %d ampersand. Let's say I will put some variable as data. You can put any variable, like value also you can put. Let's now try with some different variable like value. Okay, scanf %d ampersand value. So the value input will be taken from the user, and I will be putting it into the new node. So how we will be putting it is new node of data. So this is the data field which we have already defined. Structure is equal to value. As we are inserting node in the beginning, so we need to put the previous value as null. So new node of prev is equal to null. If we are inserting node at the end, means by default we will be writing new node of next is equal to null. Here we are inserting it at the beginning of the double linked list, so we are using the previous. Next, third thing is, so if there are no nodes, so in first step we have a created node, we have inserted data into node, that is fine. And in the next, if there are no nodes, if head is equal to null, it means there are no existing nodes. So simply what we can do is, head is equal to, will be assigning it to the new node, and tail will be assigning it to the new node, and the head of next I will be putting it as null. So this is what I will doing. If there are already existing nodes, so simply let's visualize what is this. So if head is equal to null, means if there are no nodes, I have created a node and I have inserted a node into it. Let's say I have inserted 30 into it, and here I have already declared it as a null, and here I have declared. So by this statement I have put here null. So this is fine. And now the next step, if there are already some nodes that are existing, so how I can insert it in the begin. So even this we will be trying it with an illustration. So let's say these are the nodes that are existing. So the information it is 20, let's say the information in it is 30, and this is how they are connected, right? Now what I want to do is, I want to create a new node. So I have already added data. Let's say I have added data like 10. So if this is the else situation, right, else case, I have already added the 10, and also I have done it like previous node. I have put it as null, null. Currently this is the head and this is the tail, as this is the last node, and here it will be null, and even now here it will be null here initially. So now what I want to do is, so this is the new node, right? This is the new node. I want to establish connection in this bidirectional way. So what I can write is, new node of next is equal to head of prev is equal to new node. Okay, by these two statements we have established this link and this link. This is fine. And also I need to put, so here also I need to do something, right? So this head, now I want to assign it to here. So I want to assign head as the new node and head of previous is equal to null. Okay, already we have written here, right? You even don't need to, no need of writing it here. So this is the whole logic. So this is the now the complete new updated linked list after inserting at a beginning of double linked list is of this way. Now let's see how to insert node at end of double linked list. So here there are two scenarios possible. First scenario is there are no nodes that are existing and there are nodes that are existing. So to insert a node, first we need to create a node. So create a node. So how we will be creating a new node? We already know. So new node is equal to struct d node, or we'll be using the malloc function size of struct d node. The data type of the struct of the new node is struct d node. So this whole line is helpful to create a new node. Okay, up to now is fine. Then after creating a node, so if there are no nodes, means if head is null, it means there are no nodes. If head is equal to null, then assign head tail, head and tail to new node which we have created. How we will be doing it? So if head is equal to null, we will be putting simply head is equal to new node and tail is equal to new node. So this is the second step. In third step, if it is not the scenario, if there are already existing nodes, in this case, let's say we'll be having a tail, right? So let us take with the diagonal representation. So if this is having some information like say 10, 10, 20, also we can need to do something here. So after creating a node, the second step what we can do is insert data into it. Insert data, how we can insert? Using the scanf function you can insert the data. So how we can insert into the node is, this is the new node, right? New node of data is equal to, so the data whichever we are taking from the user input, and assign next as null itself. So new node of next is equal to null, means we are doing like this. So we have created a new node, have inserted data. So let's say data we want to insert is 30 and we have put it as null because there is no further nodes attached to it. So currently the nodes are of this fashion, right? So this is the head, this is the tail. So always try to write the logic by using by following the diagrams. So this is the new node. So currently this is null, right? Currently this is null because this is the existing node. So now we want to add this node. So what we need to do? So I will attach tail of next. What I will do is tail of next is equal to new node. I will be putting So what happens with this? So tail of next is new node means a connection will be established. We know these double linked list are bidirectional, so we also need to establish this connection. So what we need to write is here new node of prev is equal to tail. So these two connections are established. This is fine, and I want to put this new node as tail, new tail node. So tail is equal to new node. So with this we have created the whole double linked list. We have inserted a node into the at the end of double linked list.